Karate Kids Legends.
Okay. The best job that Sony did in this really pathetic presentation was the Karate Kid stuff. And look, talking about things that move the needle, I'm not sure why they're doing more Karate Kid. I don't think Cobra Kai is all that good. But I'm one of the only people on the planet that thinks that, so that's fine. So, but I thought, okay, interesting idea. You're going to merge the two worlds with the Jackie Chan version and the Ralph Macchio version. So they, first of all, it's the only bit of showmanship they did the entire thing. The lights went out, and this like 60-member karate team comes out with the giant drums,
taiko drums. It's cool.
And they're doing that as they do this big choreographed action, and these girls dressed in garb come down with these lanterns and stuff like that, and it was pretty cool. And then they brought out Ralph Macchio with the kid who plays Ben Wang,
who is a fucking star.
Yeah, this kid,
and I'm cursing because it deserves to be cursed. This kid is a fucking star.
Yeah, he's just standing on stage.
So comfortable.
I mean, he's way better than Tom Rothman. Like Tom Rothman should have got this kid to run the panel, because this kid, he felt like he just owned the stage.
His timing was so.
He was like the most professional presenter there, and Ralph Macchio made a point to point out that this kid Ben Wang, he does all of his own fighting and all of his own stunts.
And did you
following in the footsteps of Jackie Chan, which is like crazy.
And tell me you guys caught that part in the trailer where he did the most highest twisting kick I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, and the comedic stuff he did with Ralph Macchio on stage in front of hundreds of people.
Thousands of people.
This kid is a fucking star, man. I'm already in love with this kid.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's going to be something
he's
to be reckoned with.
And then what they did, Horror Ooze is way too late to the stream. He starts saying, talk about what, I know what you did last summer. You're about 10 minutes too late. We already did that. So they showed 2 full scenes, including Jackie Chan and the kid fighting in a kitchen, which looked bonkers. I can't wait to see that. And then the scene where Jackie Chan goes and finds Ralph Macchio. And then they played the new trailer. And I said the presentation that moved the needle for me most was Caught Stealing. But second most is Karate Kids Legends.
Good.
I'm now excited to see this. What do you think about the
I thought it looked really good. The scenes were great, emotional.
It was very emotional.
Really good.
A little emotional.
And the trailer looked good.
Yeah. And the fight sequences look great. What was your thoughts on it?
I have no history, background, love for this franchise.
Yeah,
and after seeing both scenes and then the trailer, I was like, I'll go see this. I think it looked really good.
You were born past maybe the Karate Kid things, or
yeah, I'm a little younger than that.
Tell me this: did a little bit of that trailer remind you of the first Creed, when he's there looking at pictures and then he's like, "You're Daniel LaRusso, right? Or right?" Did it?
A little bit
of Creed?
I guess a little bit.
It's like, hey, me and your dad fought. It was like that. I had the same feeling, and it's not a bad thing. It just gave me the good feeling that I want to see this.
Now, I'll say this: one of the predominant feelings I got from it was that. Now, the one with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan, I actually quite enjoyed it.
Liked it.
I quite enjoyed that movie. I think it's better than the original Karate Kid. But the Cobra Kai, whatever, this felt like a true sequel to Karate Kid. Like the Jackie Chan, Jaden Smith one was good in and of itself, but it didn't feel like a true spiritual successor to Karate Kid. I've never felt like Cobra Kai is a true spiritual successor to Karate Kid, but this feels like a true successor to the first Karate Kid.
I had a question because I never picked it up. Is Jaden Smith eliminated from this universe in this movie, or is
I'm sure he probably just moved somewhere else.
No. I mean, so that they didn't retcon that.
I don't think that right. I mean, all we saw was 2 minutes of footage. I don't know for sure.
So that's my big question: if he still exists,
he probably does. Yeah, he probably does. But again, I thought it looked really good. What did you think about it?
Yeah, I thought it answered a lot of questions around like what the tie-in between the characters was, like why Daniel was back in the picture, and I thought they did a really good job of that scene where Jackie Chan's character comes to Daniel LaRusso's house to like introduce himself. I thought that was exactly what I had a question mark around that they answered in this presentation.
I also like the line when he says, "I don't want my grandson to learn karate. I want him to learn Miyagi karate,
Yeah.
and that can only come from you. And I thought that was really cool.
It was great.
Who plays the mom again? I just realized I have the biggest crush on the mom.
Oh, is it? It was Agents of Shield girl,
Yeah,
wasn't
Marvel Girl.
it? When?
Yeah,
when?
yeah.
Something.
Ming Na Wen.
Ming Na Wen. Thank you. Yeah.
What a beautiful lady.
Oh, Ming Na Wen. Are you kidding?
I'm sorry. I just
Ann and I.
I'm now
probably-
dipping into the older ladies.
Ann
now.
and I sat beside her like 3 different times at different Marvel premieres. They always sat us with
Striking.
They always, for whatever reason, they always sat us with the Agents of
Asian
Shield
people?
cast.
Oh,
Not the Asian people, not the
the
Agents of Shield cast, and like she's stunning.
Yeah.
Ming Na Wen
Remember
is
what I was
stunning.
talking about smiles earlier, Cody? That's one of them, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was, again, I thought it looked really good and it has moved the needle. I am now really looking forward to seeing this. I think it could be really special.